In my 8th year working in a top-secret unit, as I was listening to executives report on their work, I noticed that the high school group chat, silent for years, had suddenly exploded with notifications mentioning me. Ethan Cole, what's this? You're not coming to Victor's wedding? I scrolled through the messages and realized that Victor Hale, my high school class monitor, was getting married today. All my former classmates were attending. Sorry, my unit doesn't grant leave. I explained earnestly, but my reply only triggered a storm of mockery. What kind of lousy company doesn't give vacation time? No need to guess. He must be at some shady little firm. Embarrassed to show his face. Then Victor himself tagged me. Remember when I bet you I'd surpass you one day? I answered honestly, I don't remember. That only fanned the flames. Victor married Eastbridge's wealthiest woman. Now he's truly the richest man's husband. What's wrong? Too broke to handle the comparison, so you pretend you forgot. Don't tell me you can't even afford a wedding gift. Should we start a crowdfunding drive for you? While the jabs flew, Victor tagged me again, pretending to play nice. I hope you can come to my wedding and share in my joy. Since we're classmates, I'll even find you a security job. Right after that, he posted a wedding photo of himself and his bride. When I saw the woman in the picture, I froze. Wasn't that my wife, Vivian Shaw, the very woman who begged me to marry her 3 years ago? Alright, I'll definitely come witness your happy moment. No sooner had I replied than Vivian sent me a message. Honey, don't overwork yourself. Remember to come home after your vacation. I miss you every single day. Because of the nature of my work, I rarely had contact with the outside world. Even after marrying, Vivian and I seldom spent time together. Still, she often sent me tender messages filled with longing. I always believed she loved me deeply. Thinking back now, what a joke. I requested leave from my superior. Using the wedding location Victor had shared in the chat, I drove there in the official vehicle my boss approved. From afar, I spotted a massive red banner at the entrance. Congratulations to Ms. Vivian, President of Crown Rise Corporation, on your wedding. Beneath the banner, Victor, dressed in an expensive suit, stood proudly awaiting his bride, surrounded by old classmates. Victor, you've kept this hidden too well. Only now do we learn your wife is actually Eastbridge's richest woman. Exactly. I've heard President Shaw isn't just wealthy, she's powerful. Nobody dares to cross her. You're incredible, marrying someone like her. Victor, you're about to be the richest man's husband. Don't forget us. Even our old homeroom teacher flattered him. Victor, I always knew you were destined for success. That's why, even though your grades weren't outstanding, we teachers never scolded you. I could tell you were born for greatness. You don't need grades when you have power. Amid the praise, Victor's lips curved into a smug smile, pride gleaming in his eyes. But the truth was, Vivian wasn't as capable as they thought. Without her marriage alliance with me, an alliance that made her rivals hesitate, she would have been devoured long ago. And without that shield, Victor would never have had the chance to flaunt the title of richest man. Unexpectedly, Victor used this as another way to flaunt himself and soak up praise. The moment they noticed me, the classmates who had been flattering him just seconds ago immediately frowned, their faces twisted with disdain. One of Victor's lackeys spotted the car behind me and jeered loudly, "Ethan, after all these years, you're still driving some cheap domestic garbage truck." The others burst into laughter. That's hilarious. I'd rather die than drive that kind of junk. But wait, why are there so many zeros on his license plate? That kind of plate isn't something money can buy. Obviously fake. How could a clunker like that have such a plate? No wonder he dared to show up. He's just pretending, flashing a fake license plate. Absolutely ridiculous. Ignoring their mockery, I stayed calm. The license plate is genuine, and this isn't a garbage truck. It's the Red Flag National Gift.